Choosing the right business name is one of the most important decisions you're going to make. For a couple reasons. One is, if it's the right name, it will help your business be identified and grow. If it's a bad name, it will actually not help you grow and even could get you into legal trouble. So here are some things to think about in terms of naming your business. The first thing you need to do is avoid trouble. So go to your Secretary of State website, and there you can see the naming guidelines for businesses in your state. You can also search to what names are prohibited. So for example, you cannot use the word bank in a business name unless you are a financial institution that's categorized as a bank. So you need to know those rules. You can also search to see what names have already been registered in your state so that you don't try to take someone else's name. If you're not quite ready to form a legal entity, you can also register on the state website as doing business as. So you don't have to create an LLC or anything yet, but you can also just do a DBA, doing business as. The second thing I'd say is don't pick a name that's close to a competitor's name. You don't want to have them think you're infringing on their reputation, and you don't want to be confused with them. So pick a name that's unique to you and to your business. Third one is choose a name that people can pronounce and that people can spell. My last business that I started was an experiential learning business. I didn't use the word experiential because it's so difficult for people to spell. So although I wanted people to know it was an experiential business, I couldn't use that in the name. So make it simple, make it clear, and make it descriptive, but it's easy to pronounce and it's easy to spell. The next thing I'd say is you have to be web friendly. You're going to be on Facebook, you're going to be on Instagram, you're probably going to have a website. So go to GoDaddy or one of those other sites like that and search to see what names are available that you can use that are web friendly. Pick a name that represents your brand. In other words, do you want to be Speedy Car Repair, Reliable Car Repair, or do you want to be Christian Car Repair? Each one of those tells me something about your car repair business that's different just by changing one word. So pick words that are descriptive of the brand that you want to create in your customers' and clients' minds. Next one is don't pick a name that you have to explain to people. It should be quick, that they recognize who you are and what you do. I actually went to a conference where this company was introducing itself, and they showed a video of microscopic fungi growing very quickly. And they had named their company after this fungi because they expected to grow very rapidly. And they thought that was very clever.
Wait, what?
Well, everyone at the conference kept referring to them as the fungus company, whatever their name was. It was a very strange Latin sounding name. So don't pick something you have to explain. And don't just pick a set of letters unless you are UPS or IBM. Just letters are not going to tell people who you are and what you do. The last thing I'd mention is it's difficult to pick a business name and you need lots of choices. So there are actually business name generators. The four that I think of that are probably easiest to use and come up with good solutions are Shopify Business Name Generator, Hipster Name Generator, Name Snack, and the Wix Business Name Generator. Links for all of those are below. Having the right business name will help you be very successful. Pick the right one.
Wait, before you leave, you might like to check this other video right here.